Assalamualaikum and very good evening. Today our group will present the big data in organization. Our group was membership is my name is Nurhamiza binti Hisham and Nurhanan binti Ismail, Amira Idayu binti Azuddin and Nur Hafizaini binti Muhammad Fazil.
Okay, for the concept of the big data can be considered as the vast number of data irrespective of the structure, size, and also the skill of speed to handle with the variety of capability. McGregor mentioned that the presence of the big data enables the organization prospect through producing the new opportunity of development and the whole of categories within organization. In the concept of the big data, usually most of the companies have and use the huge amount of information. In terms of technical progress that noticeable nowadays, especially in the field of information technology, the requirement and emphasis on the storing, analyzing, and processing the information have been improved significantly. Okay, authors Yosra and Sarah propose that the concept of big data refers to a massive data set, which is volume, more diversity include the unstructured variety, structured and semi-structured data, and also the faster arriving than before.
Okay, so data in organization. According to Munti and Stenberg, for the allocation and analysis of information, digital technologies significantly enhance opportunities and lower costs. It also contribute to the massive production of empirical data that need to be stored digitally through the emergence of internet and social media. There are a lot of sources where the data is produced, such as user-generated content via button presses and taps on their technological devices, the RFID technology, which reads information from microchip, traditional form of quantitative materials, and from the existing data that's still growing. Thus, the production of vast amount of personal data that are made available more quickly. The growing of digital data are available in every organization that have a customer base, such as library, hospital, business organization, learning organization, banking institution, and more. Fatahi et al. Mentioned that the increasing in the size of data in medical science resulting the emergence of microarray data. The data obtained from the tissue and cell samples is known as microarray data. Also, Seckley and De La Vega mentioned that an unprecedented quantity of data has been produced as a result of how organizations have responded to the pandemic and can be utilized to inform better decision making. This type of data produced by different organizations require each one of them to be organized systematically for future use.
Okay, for the implementation and importance of the big data in the film and business, the first one is implementation of the big data in organization are very important in order to make sure that all the activities and process involved are run smoothly without any difficulties or problem. The strategy of the implementation of the big data enables the organization to have a proper sorry to have sorry I can't see the slide. Okay, the implementation of the big data in the organization covers the new system that have been implemented in order to make sure to get the whole of larger data received in the organization. The implementation of the big data require the management and processing of the distributed data and then can be clear as a new method and tools for analysis and visualization of data in the field of organization. So the importance of the big data in the film and business are very valuable at as it is enable the organization to gain more insight of the behavior and habit of customer. So the author Kubina mentions that the organization could collect the information regarding the conversation between the users about the services or product provided. Next slide.
Okay, for the implementation and importance of big data in healthcare, big data in the important is the big data in healthcare is driven by an increase in health data, a shift in medical perspective, and a desire a decreased medical cost. IT and imaging have expanded healthcare data. The introducing the EMR, MRI, PACS, and CDSS to genetic data, including genomic analysis data and behavioral data, including wearable sensor or social network data. This technology will be utilized for data-driven medical innovations such as monitoring influenza, early identification of chronic illness, and tailored medical treatment via analysis of large-scale clinical data or personal disease records. Was mentioned by Menginka et al. At 2011 and Brustein 2015 and Song and Ryu 2015. The importance of the big data in healthcare is the use of big data in healthcare will improve hospital administration because of EHR, MRI, and CDSS system. Because all of these systems will help both the public and the government by boosting disease awareness, analyzing health problems, and applying a decision support system to manage the disease. Second is in the organization survival of big data, illness may be recognized early by analyzing enormous volumes of data, and effective care and treatment can be provided after analyzing the patient's family history, chronic disease, and treatment history, and accurate result is presented. After establishing the healthcare system, disease will be more precisely identified.
The implementation and importance of big data in learning organization. So according to Ali Reza et al. 2021, learning organization literature is about the organization that is continuously changing its behavior in which the learning process are already abnormally effective. Also, according to Basak et al. 2022, four kind of organization according to their learning level, which is knowing organization, understanding organization, thinking organization, and learning organization. The implementation of big data in learning organization allow the organization to get the business value as a return. The learning organization process both the experience and the way of the organization experience it. Organizations go through some learning stages while changing into learning organization. These stages are learning individually, learning as a teams, and organization learning. A learning organization is the one that can acquire and create the data, can transform the data it obtained into the organization, and has the ability to change attitudes through reflecting new information and insight. The importance of big data in transforming into learning organization is to facilitate the three stages of organization that are learning, and also the importance of big data in learning organization. Tak jawab. Tak je lah. Lupa dah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Next, implementation and importance of big data in library. Big data is frequently viewed as extremely crucial in large enterprise. The closest example of big data deployment is in academic libraries, where the use of an online public access catalog allows users to search for resources in the libraries without having to wander from shelf to shelf looking for books and other materials. It is an example of big data since a large amount of data and information are uploaded and stored in the online public access catalog. Those data and information are intended to make it easier for users to retrieve information. All of the data is accurately categorized and structured in the order that it appears in the online public access catalog so that it does not mix with other data and information. Another element is librarian participation in the creation of data repositories. They can enhance their push into these difficulties by adopting new technology and therefore enhancing their cutting-edge research trends. For the issues for the issues and challenges of big data in organization, first, adoption of new technology can frequently take a long time due to requisite process to be followed, including several levels of approval. Choosing big data technology on the market might sometimes be difficult. As new technology becomes accessible on the market, new skill sets are required. Accurate and effective data mining and analysis, especially in real time, necessitates a high level of technological expertise. Finding experienced data analysts to use the organization's data would be a huge task. Other than that, data that is larger and more accessible in real time and across several businesses. This massive volume of data must be handled and analyzed, and the jobs may be time consuming as analysis takes longer. For the solutions of big data in organization, people, process, and technology all play a role in big data management. Every business generates and uses a huge quantity of data and information in the workplace, and the need for processing, sharing, storing, safeguarding, and presenting information highlight the critical role that information plays in attaining success. Because big data management is a new trend in the organization, everyone engaged must be prepared to learn new skills in order to process the data. As a result, this individual must be able to comprehend and interact with a vast amount of data of different types. The process of doing actions in a technology setting, for example, in the technological environment, certain process requires specialized tools and procedures to guarantee the business process work effectively. And it is also responsible for generating data as well as using it exactly and accurately. And the last one, in big data management, numerous technologies and methodologies are examined, and it begins with data collection, storage, processing, and analysis. Following the existence of the big data trend in the technological environment, various technologies and techniques have been created, and its competence to the analysis that is vital in big data performance, such as data mining and machine learning.
As a conclusion, big data is a vast and multidisciplinary discipline that necessitates the cooperation of numerous study fields and the management of information from diverse sources. The majority organizations use big data to enhance their competitive edge. According to McKinsey, organizations that fully use big data may gain a competitive edge. The daily progress and transformation of data-generating technologies compels businesses to undertake structural adjustment, particularly to their administrative, financial, and decision-making models. Big data is also a significant aspect of the company as it is used to enhance operations, give better customer service, develop target marketing campaign, and undertake other activities that may eventually raise revenue and profitability. Businesses or organizations that efficiently use big data have a potential competitive edge over those that do not, since they are able to make quicker and more informed business decisions. That's all from us. Thank you.